Hey guys, how's it going? It's July 7th, 2020, and Emmett is here for the next 20 minutes.
Yep, only that.
Probably to see me to start off on the boring stuff, but
I missed the fun part.
he's going to miss. Well, you're not going to miss. This isn't going to be, I would say, fun. But
It's important.
it's important. It should be informative, I guess. I got to do a tiny bit of grunt work, but I'm not doing anything major now. This is how things look currently. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of work outside of YouTube because, well, so let me just explain to get everyone caught up.
We have center beams.
Well, yeah, we have center beams, so we have 3 types right now.
Actually, we have 2, but okay.
We have 3.
Oh, we do have 3.
We
yes.
have 3.
I can tell now.
Okay, quiet.
I'm wrong, you're right.
Quit distracting. So we got 3 types. This is an extra one over. This actually isn't generated here. It's actually going to be loaded and at the pipe location outside Southern Yard. This here is got the loads set up to go over here, and then I got the 2 hoppers that I had reserved for. So these are oxyvinyl, liquid petroleum gas. Now the beautiful thing about this, I'll show you quickly how this is working. First of all, these are the remember, Emmett, how this is something I don't think I've told you. Remember how this was auto-generating the occasional wood, and we were going to say, yeah, we're going to use that.
Correct.
I don't want to use that.
Why?
Not for, at least only for through traffic.
Yeah,
Because,
I understand
and
that.
you know why?
I also know why.
Because it's got 98 footers,
Yeah.
and I want to use the industry that's set up for it to be able to take those 8 footers off. So I established the 8 footers onto that one, but this is something interesting that I discovered, or we discovered actually. I don't know if we did this did we discover this on a live stream? I don't think we did.
No.
No, we didn't even have the center beams.
You have to put the GTW and the NOKO ones together, because...
What?
Type things. We should put the GTW lumber cars and the NOKO ones together eventually.
do you-
It's the same type of car. That's what we do for everything else. But, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the lumber cars.
Why do we have to? What do you mean we have to put them together? I'm keeping them separate for a reason.
Okay.
It's going to be calling those number of cars based on the system.
Okay.
So this is why I'm keeping them separate. I know they're the same type of cars,
Yeah.
but the idea here, and I might change this actually. Yeah, okay.
And not just one type of car goes to advanced reload. There's
Yeah, I know there's box cars. All these things will come later. I'm not worried about doing every little thing. You are right on something though. I don't need to have all these. The reason why I was using this kind of string, and I'll show you why.
I know what you mean. I definitely.
I'll show you why I was using this
so
one.
you can have a calling system, and when it says NOKL, take 1 or 2 cars.
Oh no, I'll show you right now. I'll show you exactly why. So, in the car definition right here. So you click on this, and it's currently set up for this object right here, which is the
Rand.
the 73 center beam lumber loads, which will actually randomize. So when we go in here and put 0, of course this is going to empty the first one, and then we just hit this and it repeats. Now you may have seen, well, okay, well, what the hell does it do? I just go 1 like this, and just like that I now have, oh, I didn't do it, sorry, gotta hit this too.
Now you have randomized.
Now I have truly randomized covers. I don't.
It's not patterned. If
No.
it is patterned, it's so random. I couldn't even.
I see those 2 Idaho timbers.
But that's good. Having 2 in a row is good.
And then 3 in a row.
That
Wow.
happens sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
2 in a row there.
So it seems to seed pretty damn good. Like I said, I've always been a stickler about having proper seating. Now,
You're picky.
No, it's not picky. It's. I want randomization. I don't want patterns.
True randomization.
Yes. So, but this here, I don't need to have a. I don't think I need to have a bunch of those, but you know, it's not that bad because it's only going to be loading. I don't know if it's going to be loading that many cars, or I'll just keep them from that and load the odd one. Maybe I really don't know what I want to do with that one. So yeah, it's put it this way. I mean, I want to have this come into not just our industry, but could be any of these. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because there's been more than CN that's gone to the industries, correct?
What do you mean by that?
To go to our industry.
Yeah,
There's been like what cars? We've seen CN.
We've seen TTZX, which is right there. We've
Oh,
seen
okay.
GTW, NOKL,
Oh, okay.
CIS.
We've seen them all
I
go
could
to that
through
industry.
I could go through the whole.
No.
list.
That has gone to that particular
Correct,
industry.
yes.
Okay, perfect.
And also with boxcars.
Okay, don't worry about the
boxcars.
don't worry about the boxcars
We
like
only
it's-
see 3 types of boxcars, really.
so far, but don't worry about
So
it.
far, yeah.
Don't worry about that. For now, I'm just concentrating on the lumber. Okay, so that's what that does. So I am going to save these consists, but of course when I save a consist, it's not going to save the load anyways. So here's what I want to do. I want to be able to get these consists right now. I'll start with this one here. And to get a consist, you just go into here and get consist. We'll go to that, and you create a new asset. So I'm going to use a naming convention with the keyword RTS in there because this is going to be part of the RTS system. LPG1. So I'm going to call this the primary LPG tanks. These are the ones I'm going to use probably the most, if not exclusively. I'm not sure. I kind of like them better than the other ones anyways.
They're pretty neat.
Yeah. So then, as I'm doing this, I can delete the consists out. And once again, we'll do this. RTS LPG2. Oh, it doesn't like the tab, huh? That's too bad. Secondary LPG tanks.
Because they only say flammable. And
Yeah, I don't like them. I may not use them at all. So.
And eventually we'll use different tank cars as well, like UTLX M8. I found a cool car that we see a lot of. I think it's MNCX or something.
Okay, well, write this down and tell me later because I'm not chopping right now.
So I can write it down.
Very nice. Okay, RTS. Hello. Are you gonna go? There we go. RTS Oxy hoppers. I'm not even gonna put a description. We know what they are.
So everything RTS will be related to
The system.
the system. I
Yeah.
like how that's what I'm going to call it, the system.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking into a field of nothing but track.
RTX Oxy tank. I'll put it as tanks for now, but
Yeah.
because I could have more, hopefully, if I can find some other suitable candidates. But
What is the name of the pipe place?
it's something welded tube or welded pipe.
Welded tube.
Welded tube. Okay.
That took a second.
Okay.
Longer than it should have.
I'm just going to use those color for whatever reason.
Because it's interesting.
Oops.
Plus it's a placeholder anyways.
Okay. So which one is
So
this?
pretty cool.
NOKL?
Yeah, NOKO. They're already named.
Hmm?
Center beams random, they're already named. Center beams random NOKL. You already have that as a as a consist.
Oh, and I can't create a new one?
No, not off the same amount of cars with the same type. With the same load. And they won't be loaded when you place them. So
No, I know that.
if you know, it doesn't like that. Because you can see it's already there. That one works. So
Okay.
center beams, random load.
RTS,
The other ones aren't named RTS, which could be a problem.
no, I know. And, hang on a second. What's the,
GTW is supported.
RTS GTW? Okay.
There's still center beams random. Replacing it with NOKL again.
Can I rename it? Or yeah, I can.
Oh! Well, that's useful. RTS,
NOKL.
NOKL, center beam.
Center beams.
That's useful.
Okay.
And then TTZX center beams.
Mm-hmm. So what this is
I
doing,
hate saying Zed.
this is actually is going to help our resources, because having all that crap in there is really tying up the resources right now. I'll call this
That's just
RTS
random
tanks. Huh?
That's just random affiliation.
Yeah, I'll just call RTS tanks for now.
Good. Next one is corn product.
Is that all that is? Or is
Actually,
that-
it has something on the side.
It's got isn't that bio?
1987.
That's isn't that
Oh, don't put me through this.
that's ugh, God.
Oh,
It's whatchamacallit, those regular tank trains.
It's not ethanol.
It isn't?
No.
Okay, well I'll call it 1987 because I don't know what the hell it is.
Ethanol is
Okay,
2000.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't know. I don't care right now. Because, don't worry about it. Relax.
Sulfuric acid.
Yes, we know.
Not 1830s.
They are 1830s.
Yes, 1830s.
Jesus, Murphy. Shut up.
Chemical codes are going right past my head.
Well, sure, that's your head.
Like, I don't even
I
remember
can't-
what 1114 is. I'm terrible.
I guess-
ADM is like corn syrups.
Okay, we'll do corn syrup.
Mostly food grade. So
Yeah, I'm just going to do corn syrup.
There's an ADM on our map, so. I don't think
Well-
it's any tanks, though. That's probably mostly supply from hoppers. What they do is they take in hopper stuff and
Yeah.
they make it into sweeteners and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what Young and Buzz does.
Yeah.
And then the next two are chlorine, so that's good. Lag.
No, it lags because it's saving the consist.
Chlorine, that should be good. I like the SHPX cars, they're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Box. Yes. I just like the Pac-Mans because I'm biased to CP.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have the best paint jobs.
Definitely got to get more of these in here, but
Oh yeah. Trust me, I have tons.
now what?
Yeah,
I wonder what happens if I try to replace this.
What do you mean?
So say I get a bunch more and then I hit that get consist and I want to replace it with the same name.
It will ask, do you want to use this name? It's already in use.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Leave, so I could be wrong.
Well.
Do not quote me. Don't quote me on anything.
Yeah.
Except for if I'm saying a positive, because then quote me.
Mm-hmm.
Hop force.
So yeah, this like I said, this part was going to be pretty boring, 853, but there's
Get the boring part.
it's the boring, but it's essential. Gondolas, yeah.
Two parts.
Wow, almost done.
3 more strings. 4 more.
Four more
5
strings.
more strings.
Yeah, that's okay.
Flat cars.
I don't think we see hardly any of those around.
We see a lot actually.
We do?
It's usually metal plates and stuff.
Flats or bulkhead flats?
Flats and bulkhead flats.
Okay, well we have a bulkhead
We
flats.
see a bunch of NOKL flats and bulkheads.
I don't remember seeing flats. I see bulkhead flats,
Well,
but
I have video of it. So.
okay. Okay,
There you go.
around here.
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, about seven or eight of them in a row. We see them on 421, 422. I mean, we even saw one in an industry the other day. Well, it was a bulkhead. So.
There's a bulkhead, yes.
Yeah, but we do see flats go to Trinergy and places. We see a lot of them.
Okay, well, I'll add them, but I'm not going to add much
We
of
see
them.
a lot go to NS too.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes even filled with steel plates and stuff. Could be coming from Hamilton. Could be even coming from Canadian erectors.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep it in mind. I don't even know. Did I actually put that industry in? Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. I can't. Oh, did I miss one? Oh yeah.
We need more of those too.
Yes, I know.
That's my personal opinion. I know it's not that big of a cop. It's COFC.
Container on flat car.
Oh,
Trailer on flat car is TOFC.
okay. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I've just never heard that. I just call them well cars.
Yeah. They are.
Hop wars. We do see a lot of those. IARX.
Well, we saw some yesterday. I know that.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of IARX. We see 5 or 6 of them on trains sometimes. Just and they go to Trillium. So, I saw on X, I believe. Or I saw on. I've seen some IARX cars in there.
Okay.
And plus, I'm biased to the to the Pac-Man ones.
What? Yes, I know. We already heard that.
I know.
Did I get them all?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like removing all the bees from your house and then realizing there's about 7 more.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I'm doing a beta on everything, actually no, let me kill the rest of the things that I want here. I want to kill everything.
Kill Trillium.
Yeah, wherever the hell that is. Is that over here with the thing?
You have been lost.
No, where I put it. I know where I put Trillium, but where the hell did I actually put that? Right here. This thing.
Yeah, that's not even connected.
I know, that's why.
What is this supposed to even be?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Is this supposed to be done paper?
It's nothing, probably.
They still have like I think.
I don't
box
even.
cars
It's a bulk flour metals. What the hell?
meals.
I-
Rolls.
I don't know. It's not connected, and I don't know if I was supposed
Are
to
you
use
joking
it.
with done paper?
It's. Don't worry about it. Okay.
If you tear a joke about done paper.
Would you relax? Chill. You're going upstairs in 3 minutes, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yeah. No more distractions.
You know I'll miss you.
I know.
Okay.
There is work to be done.
Yes, there's work to be done.
I have work to do as well.
Oh, you do, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun work.
Okay, let me go to my river.
I get to play with my choo-choos.
You get to play with your choo-choos, yeah. Well,
I played
I
for
don't
like
get
an hour
to.
today.
I don't get to play tonight, but I get to do different
I've
things.
been having some fun.
Well, that's good. What the hell? How the hell did I have it so that it joins? Oh, I got these stupid these things going.
Oh God.
Do I have to? Do I have to? Okay, hold on. Do I have to? I have to do something with these.
Kill it.
Yeah, I have to.
What's Frankie gonna do? He just lost his job.
I don't care.
Go work at Subway.
Oh, okay, that's the accept trains one. So this is my. These are my river spawns. The
Sounds like
Nide
you're
River.
talking about friggin' salmon.
Yes, sure. Whatever. Yeah, let's just.
Kill him.
Yeah. And.
Oh no, not Donald. He's gonna go work at Ronald McDonald.
Oh my god. Lame.
I'm terrible.
Lame. Okay. So I'm going to save this route right now. I do have an
Wait,
industry that.
are there cars in Buffalo?
Oh god. I'll just kill Buffalo. I don't care. I don't think I did that. I think that it's still.
Oh my gosh, that's still there?
Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna kill that.
Die.
I have to kill
Wait,
that.
what is that building? I've been looking for it.
I
forever.
have. Oh come on,
Can you just
Emmett.
mark it?
Where?
Zoom in. The big thing. It's kind of hard to miss.
Jesus, Murphy. It's
You're in
8:59.
buildings already.
Thank you. It's nothing.
Oh my god. No.
It's something. Enjoy.
Oh, you could just press get. That would work.
I don't want to get. I want to delete.
I know, but that's how.
How do I delete that?
You go into your thingy and then you press the thing on the right.
Say this
Go
thing?
to, go to your right. Delete ground.
Oh.
That's kind of deep. You're not. You haven't touched it yet. Touch. This cannot be undone.
I don't care.
This cannot be undone.
Oh, it doesn't get rid of the track, does it?
This cannot be undone.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. Hello?
You have to press on thingy.
Yay! Oh, why? How come I still got a piece of
It
track?
will be gone when you save it again, unless it crashes your game and breaks everything.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
Okay, do I have a signal there? I do have a signal.
Maybe.
As long as I have a signal. Oh crap, I have these. Whoa.
Oh no.
Okay, I gotta get rid of those too.
Oh no.
I do.
Well, I have to go.
Okay. Are they trackside objects? I can't even remember.
Yep.
You
That's
sure?
what signals are.
Oh yeah? Oh.
Okay. Goodbye.
Huh?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Come here. Come here. Give me a little buddy.
Love you.
Love you too.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Do you can put the middle light on. I'll turn it off later.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. I got a junction? What the hell? I got another junction and another signal. So I'm trying to eliminate as much of this extra stuff that I don't need. I had Scott getting a version. I don't want him to have to download every single thing that I'm not ever going to use. So now those are. Oh, wait a minute. Let me Control Z that for a second. I want to see this. Okay, so that's looking at signal 6440, which I think is that one. And it's looking for 6448, which I may or may not have. It doesn't look like I have it. No, that doesn't matter for now. I'll deal with Buffalo later. So I could do the lumber place now. or not the lumber place. I'm talking about. Actually, I'm not going to do Southern Yard. That was the one I was thinking. So the lumber place is available for industries. Southern Yard is. Or sorry, Southern Yard isn't, because I don't have the proper industry in there yet, and I'll do more about that possibly later, unless I want to include it, but I think I'm okay now. I've already gone through. Yeah, these signals are a little screwed up because I don't have the features, but I really don't care at this point. As long as there's a signal there, I don't care. Now I was playing around with the elevation here. I gotta do something with that real quick because I don't like it up there. If I can remember how to do that. Oh, jeez. No. I don't like the root layer way the hell up there. I'm gonna unlock it for now. Hopefully I remember to put that down. It's a mess right now. No, I don't want to use height. Plateau. Remove water. Oh, that's all water. Get height. Okay, I gotta bring that down. I got no choice here. Till I start fixing this. I was playing around with heights and all kinds of other things. That's okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not exactly how I want to do it, but even that's not perfect, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, I'll lock that up. I'm going to save it for now. I'll keep it over in Toronto for a minute. Okay, be right back. Just gonna get a drink here. One last snack for the night. And I'll turn off that light. So that's the one boring part done. But this isn't going to be as boring as some of the other stuff we've had to endure. Now that I have the center beams, I'm pretty confident in creating some mock trains. Oh, I gotta move this back. Sorry. It's roasting here. I have a space heater down here to counteract the air conditioning upstairs. It's getting a little warm. Alrighty. And I'll check to see who's around, if anybody. And nobody at the moment. Well, maybe one person. But yeah, I could actually, I don't know, Scott, if you're listening to this, or I'll try to remember to send you an email. Let me know if you want a better updated route. It shouldn't take as much to load in what you need. You'll just need the CRR. Everything else is standard with it. I think you just need the CRR signals, and yeah, you won't need all those other things. So, but I'll let you know. But you let me know if you want it, because I know I rushed before vacation to try to get that done, so I wanted to do that, so that's out of the way. Plus, when I go in here, watch this. I go into edit route now. There's a lot. See how fast it went? They eat up a lot of load time because you're loading in all the assets. It's not so much the tracks. The tracks don't mean nothing. That's one asset. So, it doesn't take long. Okay. So now that we have that done, I can start looking at the various things that I want to do here. Don't mind me, just stuffing my face as usual. I'm just seeing how I want to spawn this and what I want to spawn. So what I'll do is I'm in a quick drive session right now. If I type in RTS, I'm surprised that did that. I don't know where it got RTS from that. But okay. Oh. Never mind. Really? Oh wow. I didn't think I was that zoomed in. Okay. Alright, so there's, okay, we had the LPG. I'm just trying to see if I have these named. I should name them now at the other end too, so that I can bloody well see them. Okay, so RTS Oxy. I don't know why I called that Oxy Loads. Oh, Oxy Hoppers, that's why. Because they are. Oh, Jesus. Alright. So I don't think I have any more definitions other than that. Probably not. I won't worry about the... yeah, that's all. That's all the definitions I have. That's all the industries I have. Oh shoot, I'm in the... never mind. I wasn't supposed to do that. I forgot I was in the, crap. Okay, let's just save this right now. I could have put that in as part of the session. Maybe I should have, now that I think about it. But I think I'd rather go with, well, I don't know. I'm gonna think about this for a second. Sorry, guys. Just, it's been a while since I've actually created a session, so now I have to go in and decide what I want to do. View trains help. Nope, that's not it. Mini map, nope. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit the session. I do have quick drive rule in there. Consist data. This rule is used by quick drive rule to place consist. Okay, that's fine. Interlocking tower path user interface. I don't need that. Alright. Okay, so the driver commands, I'm not going to worry about that. Clean up derailed trains, whatever. Let me go into add rules. Oh boy, this is going to be a while. Or this is going to be a long list, I should say. ATP, no. Advanced industry load configuration, no. Activate cut screen, I don't need any of that. Cab control, car trigger, install rule. Or car tagger, yes. That's what I want. Maybe I don't need that. I'll go back to that if I need that. That's what I'm looking for, actually. Clean up derailed trains, close message pop-ups. CMTS System 4, I've been considering it, but I'm not so certain. Consist check, I don't think I need that. Consist data hand, I don't know what the hell those are. Consist check, control type, coupler breakage check, I like that. CPC emit train, central portal control, okay. Disable enable industries, display video, display driver command check. Yes, I told you this would be a little boring. I'm EIRS weather rule north. Okay, I'm not using that this time around. I didn't like it the last time I used it. Blah 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 blah. Intertalking tower, no. Not using those right now. Message pop-ups, no. Mini-map options, don't care. Multiplayer, one of these days maybe. Multiple junction alignment. Multiple resource navigation display. Create a navigation point set for display and driver. That's interesting. I don't know what that all is, but whatever. Objective ordered list, play sound, power station rule. I have no idea what the hell that is. Progressive list, no. Quick drive rule version 2. Looks like it's dead. Oh yeah, it doesn't work with this. That worked with Tane or something before that. Random list, tempting. Rank session begin. Replace missing vehicle rules. Resource check. Schedule, library, schedule, blah blah blah. Session debug. Set coupler masks, okay. Set junctions, no. Set signal and extended rule. What is that? Suspected for these signals states should only be. I don't know what the hell that is. Set subtitle. Show hide later. Show hide minimap. Show hide on-screen help. Signal pass at danger check rule. Simultaneous list. Speed check rule. Speeding check rule. Okay. Startup options. Station visited check rule. Time check. Time watcher rule. Holy crap. TRC. Trigger checks. Variable checks. Wait for camera view more. Wow. Wait for HTML. Wait on minimap. And they say run 8. It has a. Oh yeah, weather. Wait on waybill screen. What the hell? They think Run 8 has a tall, what do you call it? Learning period. That's not the word I'm thinking of, but I'll go with it. That's, I don't want to do any of that. I wanted to do the one that I saw at the top. I think that'll give me car tag or installed rule. I'm going to go with that. I don't know if that's it, but let me just see it for a minute. Oh, only match current industry rules? No. Okay, yeah, this is the one I used. So the reason why I'm putting that in there is I want to have the session be able to go ahead and have some fun. And if I go into edit session, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Edit the environment. I'm going to start very early in this. Fog density, none right now. I don't know which one. Okay, yeah, so we'll go with 6 a.m. Location, don't care. Lighting. I wouldn't mind changing that. How come I can't change that? Looks like I can't change any of those. We'll just go with that, I guess. Start off nice and early. Edit environment. I wonder what the hell. Okay, that's down to none again. I don't know how it got high. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm cool with that. Whoa, wait. Hold on here. I look like I'm into that foggy thing again. And I'm not too sure how I did it. Jesus, Murphy. Edit environment. No, it doesn't say it's foggy. Oh, there's color control points on the clock. I see how that works. We'll just go with calm. Okay. So we'll leave it up as that. So I'm going to create a new session called RTS, and we'll leave it like that. Going to exit Surveyor. Now when I go into View Sessions, you can see RTS is right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drive the session. Hopefully it doesn't attach itself to any locomotives or boats or anything like that, and it didn't. So it's starting at 10 a.m., which is a little bit later than I expected, but that's fine. We can start at 10, I don't care. Actually, you know something? Let's change it, because I believe I can still change this. Give me a second. Pause, find objects, edit trains. Commodity overlays, high interface. I thought I could edit the interface or edit the environment, but maybe I can't. Session options, that might work. Okay, so yeah, we want to go back to, we'll go with realistic. Alright, that's cool. I like that. So it's 6:10 a.m. We're starting at the peak of dawn here. Actually, I can go further back, but I'll just leave it. I'm probably in the wrong area, so now I gotta bring these all back in. So I do that by going into edit trains, and yeah, we're gonna do LPG 1, and then I think it was the oxy loads, or oxy hoppers, I should say. And then we oxy tanks, and then I don't know if I want to do the tanks or not. I can create them as empties, it doesn't matter, but I think what I'll do is I'll get the ones that I know I want. So we'll use the center beams. Oh crap, I gotta go all the way up here, don't I? Alright. Don't crash it. Well, I guess that's the best I can put it. How about I try this one? Did it help any? Probably not. Although, yeah, that looks a little better. I don't know which one I'm on here. Oh, I put it on that one. I gotcha. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. So yeah, I'm just going to put in, I'm not putting all of these in, I'm just putting some of these in. This is going to be saved to the session by the end of the night. So we're officially into the session now, although we're kind of in the preparation stage. Oh God, I don't like that. Yeah, everything derailed here. Sometimes it works from one side and the other times it doesn't. Okay. Everything's a freaking mess when it comes to One, I got all the switches against me. Okay, I think I'm good now. I won't wait for system to get rid of them. I'll get rid of them. Okay, so this one it wants me to put it up here, so I'll do that. Should have put its center beams in the word instead, but that's okay. Okay, so this one's going to be from this side, I guess. Okay, so we got the center beams that we want. I might go with that for now. Although I suppose I could go a little bit further, but let's see. So this will give us oxyvinyl, which I'm still not 100% sure if I've set up properly or not. I'm thinking probably not, but that's okay because I could probably change it en route, and if I don't, then I'll save a consist or something. But so here's again, this is the key to these beauties. If I go into at these trains, I don't know if I can duplicate that. Well, we'll see later. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. So if I question mark that, and then I go into this, this is going to create a whole random string of these under that, which is what I want. If I want to get a car out, a specific car, then I can always call the car later. But mostly everything that comes from Canada heading towards the States is going to be lumber loads. The only exception I'm using for empties is a stand-in for the cars that are used for welded tube. But I'm not using welded tube just yet. And that takes care of those. Oh, I didn't take care of all those. Do that one, and we'll hit that. And I won't do the vinyl monomer just yet. Liquefied petroleum gas, I believe I have a loader at the end. Yep. Okay. So the monomer is slowly building up. I probably should give that a higher number so that it stores more. Because I'm not interested in simulating the loading process here so much as I am getting the train built so that we can get a train en route. Okay. So it's 6:18 a.m. and I am going to... I don't know if I should worry about the power yet. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to throw some power in here, just for the fun of it, and we'll go with calling her CN power. So we've got this guy here. I'm not going to worry about GP9s or SD40s. I thought I had some more. Is it Illinois Central? Probably is. Okay, so this is the car tagger thingamajiggy. So if I was to, hold on a second, if I was to go like this, and I get a consist here. No, I don't want to, no. Let's go ahead and get that. Just making sure there's different numbers for all of these, which there is. Okay. That's all we need for now. So we don't need the engines running around and all this other stuff. So what I have here right now is a session that is currently running at 6:22 a.m. And I am going to pull out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some random calls of some sort. Of course, I'm just dealing with lumber right now, so this is just kind of a test mock session. I'm not even too sure what industries are set up. The only ones that I'm going to be using is the two in Port Robinson. And for the sake of argument, I'll just mix the I'm just going to randomly mix the center beams and not worry too much about who gets what and why and all that other crap. So this is where the RTS system comes into play. I'm going to go over to sheets. It's 9:43 p.m. so we got plenty of time. And of course I already have one that I took care of last month. Now, here I was using types of cars as a random and a probability. Let me see if I'm not too sure what I was using for what, and it's been, even though it's been a month, it's been a little bit too long. I don't know what these numbers are, other than the fact that they are representing 38, 39, and 40. I have no idea. So let me see if I can figure out. Okay. So these were the car types over here. Probability, a random number, integer B15 times C15. Okay. Times 30. That's interesting. I could do the well cars too, but I'm not going to worry about them. I'm trying to figure out what this get is, but anyways, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So you can see the random number keeps on changing. So I'll delete that. We'll go with a reset it. I'll reset this one as well. I can see the blocking system I was using. So I was using the various types. So if I was to go into what I'm using here, what you're looking at is LPG2, and I could go with the types of cars that are in there if I really wanted to. There's no reason why I can't or should, actually. So I'll go ahead with that. So what do we got here? We've got 5 I like using here. So I got the TILX. I don't know what the difference between these two are. They look the same to me. That's kind of weird. Let me go with edit trains for a second. Just okay, so weathered 2, 1. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I see. So these are the different tank cars. So what I'm doing now is I'm sorting them into what they would be, or what their names are, but So I've had this set up before, but I never really did much with it. Or I started something and then I probably changed my mind, I guess. Would be the thing here. You just X that for a minute. These are ones we just picked up recently. Okay, so I have 3 center beam types. Oops. Let me undo that one. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, that's what I want. So yeah, it's calling the number of center beams like the consist number, but it's really doesn't need to do that. I probably didn't need to include that last digit. Yeah. I mean, I'll put it in there for now, but whatever. And I think that's it. So now I gotta do one more thing. I want to go ahead and I want to copy all of these over to here, but change the probability. So as far as the block goes, how I want these blocked basically is these are going to go in block 2, those go in 1, UTLX, I gotta think about what the hell I'm doing here. Well, hold on a second here. Okay, so they go into 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That goes into 1 because those are the 4 base center flow hoppers, as well as that. So that pretty much solves it. Okay. Probabilities. I'm not sure which numbers I want to use or what. But let's start with a how much on the train do I want to see this as a probability? I'm going to put these tank cards, I'll say 50%. Ooh, wow. That changed. We'll use 50% for now. I'll use 20%. Oops, that was wrong. Yeah, for those. And I gotta change features. For now, this is the formula, which is it's multiplying these times it by 30. I don't know why I used that one particular. I can't remember why. The funnel flow tank car, you know, I'm going to put this to 0.15, and then I'm going to put this up to 30%, which didn't give me much. Now, these block ones, these are going to be really low. But I'm going to try it anyways. I'm going to try 10% on block 1. Still puts it up there. That one it didn't. That's what I wanted. Those center beams, however, are going to make up the rest of it. So they could be up to 50%. So right now we have a 52 car train. So I'm going to start, this is how the randomization works. This will change. So I'm going to take this integer and I'm just going to type it in. This creates the randomization because otherwise this becomes sequential. So I'm going to say we're going to get 6 for that, 3 for that. I know it keeps changing. That's okay. 1, 9, 1, 1, 2, nothing. 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh my God. 2. And it ended up giving me a 46 car train as well. So we're going to start off with a 46 car train. Now I'm still getting a random integer coming in here, which is fine. How I want to do it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put, we're getting that many, so I'm going to put this originally is what I was going to use to kind of order it. I was going to put this through the hump anyways, I think. I'm not sure about that, but I think I'm going to do that. So I'll go with 2. 11's too much, so I will just go ahead with I'll just go ahead with the rest of them and we'll call it a day. That I'm just going to go ahead and give them 3. So what I'm doing is I'm picking this. If the number goes higher, then I'm just picking it. There we go. Well, that's block 1 anyways, so that really doesn't matter. Block 1 has no bearing as far as I can tell. Forget block 1. This I'm only determining for block 2 locations as far as how many cars are going to what location and why. That's all that's for. And it's not as variant as I would like it, but that's okay. So again, down here, it's doing the full thing. 2, 0, 1, and the rest of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you know, I'm just going to create one of these trains for now until we get a little bit higher. So I'll put 13. What that is that's the separations. So for that, I'm going to. So I got 17 cars going. 17 cars going to NS. 23 going to CSX. I forget the name of the lumber place, but I'll just call it the lumber. I'll say Fort Erie, because it is Fort Erie. So these are going to go to Fort Erie, which is pretty cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. Block. Yep, that's the ones. 2, 2, and 1. Cool. 1, 2. So I got 5 cars going to Fort Erie. And then Oxy, we will have the remainder, which isn't much, but it's something. So that should end up. That doesn't quite make sense. No, I did that wrong. 11, 38, 43, 46. So these are your blocks right there. So I could go so far as to play around with the blocks even further. So our I guess our lead block would be probably I'm probably going to put the Oxy stuff on the lead block. So I'll keep that there. The Fort Erie stuff would probably go into block 2 actually. NS would go into block 3. No, there's NS and CSX, so 3 and 4 actually. Okay. And that's the way we're going to do it. Just like that. Now, of course, you can run a switcher in here if you want to. It's not a big deal. Or you can just go ahead and have at it. So I haven't randomized. I haven't threw stuff through the hump yet, which is okay. So we'll start off with the tanks. Everything is in order of this sheet right here. So I'm supposed to get, let me widen this up here so I can see what's going on here. There we go. So I'm supposed to get six of these. So what I want to do now is I'll put the edit trains in. I'll bring this back out. And I'll make sure it's that one. I'm pretty sure it is. So let me, yeah. So I'm supposed to get 6 of those. So we'll come way over here and we will plop in 6 of those. So I got the car and I just added them and that was it. Okay. Perfect. So you see how this is going. I'm getting these, then I'll tag these later. The next one, the white one, or sorry, this isn't the white one. This is this next one here. I'm supposed to get 3 of those cars. So again, grabbing that, it goes to it. Did I say 3 of them? I think I did. Okay. Yep. Then we're going to do 191. So probably going to run out of room really quickly here. But that's okay. So I'll get this one. Do I have an industry down here? I think I do. So I can use the industry, or I can just... I've been thinking more about this, and I'm thinking to myself, I really don't need to use these industries. At least here I don't. Because I can just as easily grab these, build them, and then we'll just go to town. Okay. Okay. I think the last one is 1. Yep. So again, we're grabbing that. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it's probably better that I don't bother with the industry. I think that makes sense. So what are we looking at for, okay, we're looking at that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I guess we'll load it up with liquefied petroleum gas. No, it's 1 unit, huh? Well. And then we will go to that and we will copy it amongst our friends, who hopefully it's all of them. Not quite. I'm going to regret doing that because I'm going to lose my vinyl, or my vinyl monomer, or whatever the hell you call it. have too many things, I think, or something. Only allows you to have so many products. Oh boy. What the hell? Okay, did I use... I lost liquefied petroleum gas all of a sudden. Oh, it's right here, that's why. Never mind. I was gonna say, I should have it. This one now... Yeah, these are already set up for it, so that's good. I don't know half the time if these are all loads, empties, or what the hell they are, but I haven't quite determined it because it's hard to tell. The reason why it's hard to tell is they have the placards, whether they're loaded. They're just as much as hard to distinguish between loads and empties. It all depends upon who's got the liquefied petroleum gas. It's not like oil, so it's a little bit different. Okay, let's start off. So I got that. That's good. So I got my loaded liquefied petroleum gas cars now. So I am all the way down to here. So I'm just loading everything first. So the center flows are these are all empties, and it looks like I'm getting one of the first one and then two of the other. So that should be easy enough. I'm just gonna throw this, oh, I want this at the front though. I'm gonna throw this down here for now. So one of those and then two of the other one. Okay, so that takes care of that. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we're not picking up any monomer? It looks like nope. Okay, so we're not giving them any monomer, we're just taking empties over. Alright. Fair enough. Now the fun part. So this first one is the Fort Erie cars. So I got 1, 2, 2. So what I want to do there is I want to get this guy. One, yep. And then I want to get two, and when I do this, I'm going to add, oh no, sorry, I want to add it to the 90. So I go in here. Oh, shoot. geez, I can't remember. Isn't this an 8 foot or something? Okay, anyways, I'll come back to that. I don't have it on one of those, unfortunately. And I need to get it. It's not one of these. Maybe it's on this one, if I'm lucky. I doubt it. No, it doesn't look like it. I thought maybe it would have saved it, but it didn't. Okie dokie. So I gotta load this with the base lumber or whatever we call that. Let me just take a look at this for a second. I don't think I have any. No, these are all the different packages, and I can't remember what that's called. I'll come back to that. I know what this is for, so this is again part of that first block. And actually, I will throw this over to... Oh, did I want to do that? Okay, well, we'll do that, I guess. Fair enough. So you can see we're building the tracks, or the different blocks of the train, so that's good. Last but not least, I want to come over here and grab the 3, 2, and 13. So for that, we've got to get into the we have to get right into the consist itself. Oh, did that allow it, or am I seeing things? Really? Well, I guess that I don't have a driver on there. That's interesting. Okay, so I'll have to play around with the driver for that. Okay. Nope, cancel that. Alright. I'll look at that in a second. 10:16, I might be able to get to Port Robinson tonight. Actually, no, I gotta get to the hump yard first. So I might be able to get to the hump yard. But I have to find out that industry, which means I have to go all the way to Fort Erie. And I gotta see if that type exists. I'm probably gonna have to save this and go back into it. So, okay, so that's advanced, that's right. Oh, what does it say here? Lumber, 8 foot. Okay. So it's advanced reload, lumber 8 foot. Okie dokie. Well, let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. All the way up to 7 o'clock. So this is one good way of letting time spin in the session if you have downtime. Okay, so let's try it. So we'll go with lumber. Ah, there we go. We got it. Perfect. I don't know. I don't know what the initial loads are for those 90s. That's right. They all go into 90s. And so from there, I want to go ahead and copy them all to the other ones, which they have. It's just not showing up. But oh, really? Oh, it's because it's different car color or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Fair enough. I only did it for the type that was in there, so that's okay. So I'll go 90. So this is definitely not a typical train. This is kind of more of a, I want to test this out because I'm getting stir crazy. What's it, 1020? Okay. But unfortunately, I think tonight I'm only going to get to the humping, which is okay. All right. Well, with that in mind, I've got my I don't have everything. But it's going to be interesting to see how I lay this out here. So there's separate blocks here of I'm blocking everything, so I'm going to create Port Robinson's going to be very easy to create. And just to give you an idea of, you know, what generally goes on. As far as I know, they're blocking the trains now, but we'll see. If it's something that's tedious, I'll continue to block them. If it's not, then I won't. And then I'll just switch them in Port Robinson. But as far as I know, they have been blocking them. So the first tank is part of 3 and 4. So I can just as easily go 4 NS. And I think that's what I will do. Is that just tanks? Yep. So I forget how I do this here. Ah, shoot. Okay. Of course, this is all screwed up because of the... I wanted to get this widened out. I guess not. Oh wow, Lake Erie downbound, Lake Erie upbound, Niagara River downbound. I don't have the various yards yet, so I wish I could tag a block of 6 cars, but I can't. So for this, I'm going to wood NS. Yeah, I gotta change the. Actually, yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. So the first 4, I'm going to tag those NS. I don't have the industry set up, or even the fake industry set up yet, so that's fine. So you can see these are starting to they're starting to change. I got to change these descriptions and go back to the reporting marks, which will help. I like the tag a block. I do really like that. NS. Okay. And then finally, this one we will call tag that, and that is. Why does it say block of 3 cars? I don't know. Okay, so I got NS. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll call it the oh, that's Niagara River, upbound, downbound. Never mind, I don't want those. Nope. Okay, so we'll call it CSX. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to change these tags. I don't like these how they're skipping all over the place. Because we're putting the word none and all that other crap. I don't like that. So I'm going to use I'm going to go ahead and use the word. Haven't I tagged it already? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So we'll just go C. Yeah, that's better. I like that better anyways. The rest can go NS. I don't care about them. Let me double check that list here. Yeah, everything else in that line of tank cars is for CSX. Block of 3 cars. Yep, that's fine. Block of 9 cars, perfect. But it only does it for each car type, so. Which is okay. I don't mind that. Okay, so we got our CSXs, and then finally it's going to be the last one here. Which is over there. And we'll tag that one. Okay. So for here, by the looks of it, I don't have the industry set up because it's telling me it's not. So I'm not going to tag anything for these. I'm just going to leave it alone. But let me just take a look at it anyways. See, I got Toronto. No, I don't see. I'm going to leave those alone. I'll keep it with none. And we'll leave it like that. This is where it's going to get interesting. In fact, I'm going to bring the switcher out. Yeah, I'm probably not even going to be able to build the get up to the hump, unfortunately, tonight. So let me get the switcher out. Yeah, I gotta change those in the thing to set up the actual proper line. Oh my god. And I know there's ways to set routes and blah 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 and all that other stuff, but apparently I haven't done that yet. Can I have that one? Thank you. So I could randomize the engines. I'm just going to throw in a couple for now, and then we'll get things rolling here. I guess I'll start with the head end block. Of course, I love my dash 8s. That's not what I wanted. So I'm going to start the NS block since I have the NS block set for those tank cars. Okay, so let's see what I got here. So I got 11 on the TTZXs. So if I grab 11 of those, then that'll finish off the... In fact, if I grab 13, I'll be fine. So I'll start with the TTZX and work my way to the other ones. So 13 TTZX cars, which are these at the end here. I don't know if there's... Oh yeah, we got 13 cars in there, I hope. Oh, I forgot they were set up that way. So the switches are deceiving because they start the curve that way. I gotta remember that. So I'll make sure I have the right number of cars. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And what's the other two? 2, then 3. Not much. see how I am on this side here. Should be okay for a bit. Looks like it. I don't know which one I'm doing first, but I'll just grab what I got. I'm just going to do 2 then 3, so... How about I do 3 and 2? It looks better. So this will conclude the amount of cars that we need, and we can head over to the hump. We're going to have to block everything, of course, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what that signal's about. I gotta check that out still. Looks like I got a couple of them still that I need to address. So that'll get me onto the main lines. That'll get me onto the main line and... Or wait a minute, no. Actually, it's probably better that I back up from here, probably. There's a hard time with those ones for some reason. Oh, did I forget something? Looks like I did. Forgot my tanks. Well, that wasn't too bright. Yeah, well. So yeah, now once I get the tanks, then I'll have my entire cars, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to get much further tonight. Might be able to start... Actually, I could probably block the train in this yard here. Or not block it. I know what I'm thinking, but... There's my 48 cars. Oh yeah, I got all those CSX to play around with. So if I'm looking at the hump here, I'm actually better off now that I see this here. I was actually better off coming out of that way. I don't know if I can turn myself around. I might be able to. Oh, I wish I had a switch going the other way. Well, it's not the end of the world, but... So yeah, there's the leftover cars, what either my stock originals or... And all these just get moved up. So it works out pretty good. And of course, at some point, I want to get into the scripting and be able to do it myself, and that'll come in time. But this is the backbone of the RTS system. Of course, I haven't gone through all the different car types. That's okay too. Yeah, I gotta get a double crossover put in for the hump yard. Thought I had one at the edge, but maybe I don't. Did it crash on me? I think it did. Well, maybe not. Better save it now while I still have a chance. Something didn't seem right. I wanted to flick the switch, but... There we go. Okay, so what's going on here? That's right. Yep, no, I don't have a double crossover here. So that'll be the start of it. And the purpose again of the hump unfortunately is not to classify, but to randomize the cars, so they're grouped together in different types. So this will just, basically spin it, and I'll keep the blocks kept in blocks. So that means I'm going to have to go through one hump and then, do another one, etc., etc. But that's okay. Okay, that's it for tonight, though. I am going to call it the night. So if I hit escape, do you wish to save before ending the current session? Yes. And then got the date and timestamp. I can probably put a description. I guess I can't. Alright, fine. And there's my RTS right there. So it shows me where I am. So that's the way I like it. Perfect. Okay. Could shut her down. And yeah. So it's a good start. I like it. And like I said, this is, whoops, I gotta get my mouse wheel working before the end of the night. So this is the basics of the system. It starts with spreadsheets, but eventually it'll become program or script or something. Because I definitely want, oh my god, that didn't sound good. I don't know what that was, but that's the base of it. So it's a start. Oh, mouse. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'm going to end it for now. And I should be back tomorrow because I'm actually on a roll now. I should be able to do, I would think, a mock session possibly tomorrow evening. Or at least get the humping. I'll probably start with the humping. I have to do the humping first. Tomorrow evening, probably around, let's see here. I would imagine around 6 p.m.-ish. And then once the humps are done, the train's built, I'd be heading to Port Robinson, setting off my blocks, and continuing onto Fort Erie to do the drop with NS, as well as the work of setting off those cars. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'll get that far, but hopefully I'll get a run to Fort Erie. That'd be nice. And I haven't done Buffalo yet, which that could run into a problem. But once I'm at Fort Erie, then I'll have to run those switchers over to Buffalo and bring them back. But have industries to play around with still. But we'll see what happens. Okay, that's it for now. I'm babbling. Need to go to bed. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.